Hello children, today we will do some important tips regarding writing skills. Okay, so you can see here I have taken the topic letter writing. So I'll tell you something about letter writing, how many types of letters are actually. So these things will be told to you today. See, writing skills, this particular topic is considered very important uh, in language. Okay, so students they do or they commit some particular mistakes. Okay, while dealing such kind of questions related to writing skills. So today some important tips will be given regarding this. Okay, so I hope you will learn with that cheat that I have felt already about it. So let's start. See, letters basically these are of two types: formal letters and informal. Okay, first I will tell you something about informal letters. Informal, where very straightforward. In that manner, I am telling you. Informal letters, the letter that we write to our relatives, friends, even parents, where diction is not at all a problem. Diction means language, means whatever that comes in your mind, as it is, you can write there without bothering about like what to write, how to begin, how to conclude. When you don't have such problem, so there we consider that this is informal writing. But suppose somebody says, write a letter to the Prime Minister of India, write a letter to the Deputy Commissioner of a particular district. Okay, so when you are asked such kind of questions, so you feel little bit problem in your heart, like you start feeling how to begin, what to write, or which are the particular words, which are the prominent word that we should use. So when you have such kind of problem, those are formal letters. Okay, so this video I have made especially to tell the students about formal letters. Okay, so formal letters, there are many types of formal letters. Like we write to different agencies, different organizations, different people. Like uh, these are like business letters. Okay, we write some official letters also. Okay, then we write like letter to editor. We often write some applications for job. Okay, so these are some particular types of formal letters. So today I will tell something about letter to editor. Okay, it does not mean that I will not cover these things also. I will cover, but this thing it is very much popular. So in editorial column, if you have seen in the newspapers, so there such type of letters are often invited. Okay, in examinations also, students they are given such kind of letters. Okay, so there they feel little bit problem. So today to help those children, to help those students who have this problem about writing letter to editor. So today uh, this problem it will be over. Okay, I am bringing some solution to that problem. So letter to editor. See children, letter to editor, from the line it is very much suggestive that we are writing letter to editor, means editor of a particular newspaper, of a particular magazine. So we are to give some information. Directly we are providing some information to that particular person, the editor. So how to begin? This is very much important, children. See, letter to editor or any letter these days in the modern days, we write the letter from the topmost left side. Topmost left side. Okay. Topmost left side. And in letter to editor or in official letter or any letter these days or every time, we have two types of addresses. Okay. First, the person who is writing the letter, and the second is to whom you are sending. Okay. So the person who is, the person who is writing the letter, his address should be written on the top without name. Okay. Without name. Suppose there is a situation, you are Mohan, living at 95 Kamla Nagar, whatever. Write a letter to the editor of a newspaper expressing your views on the problem of noise pollution. Suppose this is the situation. So you are not to write your address, means your name you should not write, you write only your address. How to write? Listen. Like, no comma, no full stop. Okay, straightforward we have to write. Only the address of the writer. Okay, the person who is writing the letter, so his address should be written here, his or her, whatever. Okay, then you leave one line gap. Okay, gap should be there, and after that you write the date on which you are writing that letter. Suppose it is okay, and then we write, after that one more line we should leave here. Here we leave one more line, and then you write the person to whom you are sending this letter. Okay, means that mailing address should be written here. Okay, and you follow the same line. Okay, this border, it is very important, you should follow it. Okay, like the editor. And here one thing you have to be following, listen, means the first letter of these two words, it should be capital, the editor. And then you write the name of the newspaper. Then you write the name of the newspaper. And then the place of publication, like where it is published. It may be anything. Clear? So two things I have told. How to write the address, like sender's address, the mailing address, and there you leave this one line gap, and in between you write the date on which you are writing this letter. After that, it is very important, you write the subject. Subject means the whole chapter, the whole letter. It is about what? And this thing you can get into the statement. Like I told you, write a letter to the editor of a newspaper expressing your views about the problem of noise pollution. Okay, so you get this idea about the subject in that statement that we often get in the paper. So here the problem is, like, we can write here like highlighting problem of noise pollution. Okay. You can underline also this kind of thing because this is very very important. Okay. And after that, children, you leave one line gap again, and then the ultimate thing comes here, and it is known as salutation. Salutation. How to address the person to whom you are writing, sir, madam, respected, whatever. But in letter to writer, you should not feel any kind of botheration. Simply you can write sir, or you can write. Okay. This thing also it is there. See, when we do or when we give, due importance or due respect to somebody female, so there we use ma'am. Otherwise, it's formal word. Formal word is ma'am. Clear? So these steps we have to follow. Now the ultimate thing, that is the main body. Okay, the content. Okay, the main content of a letter. Okay, now I will tell you something about that. See, when you write this salutation, after that you have to write the content. See, content is the ultimate thing of a letter. Okay, means there are some children, what they do, like they write the format of the letter only, and they don't write anything in the content, and they feel they will be given some marks, but it is not there. Unless you write there the content, it will not be checked. Clear? So due to this content, you can say it is very much crucial. So how to write that content? Now listen children, this is very important thing I am telling you. Everyone's content, it is unique. You should not try to copy the content from others. Okay, you try to make your own content, because in this way you can be very much expressive, you can interpret the ideas in your own language. So how to do that, I am telling you some tips. See, this content, it is divided into three parts. Content, it is divided into three parts. Okay, the first one is introduction. So when you write a letter to writer, so how to introduce, I tell you, you can begin the letter like through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to see. Now this thing, this dotted line, it should be filled with the subject, whatever you want to say. Like, I would like to highlight the problem of, I would like to express my views, whatever. Okay, so you have to write something from the subject here, or you can here you can change this line also. You can write in this way, like, I wish to draw your kind attention I wish to draw the attention of the authorities through the columns of your esteemed newspaper about, and here you can write from the subject. See, this thing, it is known as introduction. Okay, so the first thing that you will do in letter to editor or in any letter, official letter especially, you write this introduction part. This is the introductory part. Okay, you have to begin in this. Then the second paragraph, this is first paragraph. The second paragraph, it is about the explanation. Means what you will do, children, in the second paragraph that you can begin here. No need to make paragraph like you. Some children they do like they leave some line and they start from here. So you are not to do this thing. This is first paragraph. Second paragraph, what you do, you will explain whatever the subject is. You will explain. You will explain this subject in your own language. Like what kind of problem it is, how much solution was brought to that earlier, whether there was some hearing to that or not, how the people are suffering from that. Means whatever that comes in your mind, or what are the related views that you have about that particular subject, you write. You write in your own language. Clear? And after expressing this subject, after expressing this problem, you come to the third point, that is known as conclusion. Okay. After that, this is introduction, then you give explanation to that problem, that subject, and then comes the conclusion. So in conclusion, you have to write, or you can write these things. I tell you right now, like, therefore you are requested to publish my views in your reputed newspaper with prominent attention. Anything which is, which can attract the attention directly of the editor. So such kind of concluding lines we have to write. Okay, this is that concluding paragraph that you have to write. Clear? Or such type of conclusion you have to think about. Okay, I'm not saying that you write such thing, means such type you can use. And then one more line, like thanking you, you have to write. It's okay, thanking you, or thanking you in anticipation. Okay, so this thing, after this, when you write such thing, so in conclusion also, when you are, like when you have written this thing, when you have expressed your regards, so how to conclude it later? Then you write yours faithfully, or you can write yours sincerely. And then without leaving, yes, one more thing, here also and here also, after this you leave one line gap. Okay, gap, see, I am suggesting you gap. Why? Because matter should be crystal clear. Whatever you are writing, it should be neat and clean, and it should not be mixed up. So that is why I am every time saying leave some gap after a particular thing that you have completed. Okay, you have shown your regards. So after that you leave one line, then you write yours faithfully, yours sincerely, whatever, and then you write the name name of the sender, the person who is writing the letter, his name should be given here. Okay, his name should be given here. His name should be written here. Okay, so this is how we write the formal letter, especially to the letter to editor. Clear? So again I tell you, the main content of the letter, it should be divided into three parts. Okay, first it is introduction. Second is exposition, means explanation of that particular problem that is given in the subject, and third one is the conclusion. Okay, if these things are there in the content, only then it will be lined, otherwise marks will not be given. The examiners, they feel or they try to find out these three things in the content, like how the student, they have given the beginning of a letter, how, what means, to what extent they have explained the problem, whatever, and then the conclusion, how better they have concluded the letter. Clear? So if you follow all these things, children, so certainly it will be appreciated and you will be given marks. Okay. In board examination, these letters, it is of 8 marks. Okay, it is of 8 marks, and the division of marks, it is given in this way. Like for 1 mark, okay, it is given to the format of the letter. Okay, other than format means other than the content, how you have given the shape of a particular letter. Then 4 marks, these are for contents. Okay, then 3 marks, these are given to the fluency of your ideas and your grammatical mistakes. Okay, so this is how the distribution of mark will work for you. So I hope you understood this particular type of letter to editor very well. So in the coming video, I will be telling you something about the other types of letter: business letters, official letter, application for job, or something I will tell about informal letters also. Okay, so keep them, means up to that time, till that time, keep on learning, keep on watching such kind of things, and do enrich your knowledge.